So the first thing is this. As company, right, it's now Riman's research and development company. It's comprised of experts from various fields to create the word you're looking for, the best products. You guys with me so far? Okay? Create the best products through research, okay? So as company, that was the development company that Chairman An owned prior to opening up Riman. He was a research and development company that created products and directs in skincare, okay, for K-beauty companies. So when you go into like here we have like Sephora, right? Ulta. I think Ulta's one. I have no idea what Ulta is. Ulta might be like a grocery store. Is it a grocery store? Okay. There is one thing like that that seems like that. Okay, yeah, beauty. Okay, cool. You think I would know something? If you've never been in one, don't say anything. That's what I said. I've never been in one. I don't know what's going on there. But in Korea, they're called Olive Young. And they're everywhere. Like on every street corner, it's like, how many of you guys have ever been to Hawaii? ABC stores? Everywhere. You guys know what I'm talking about? There, it's Olive Youngs everywhere. It's like, sometimes they're on both street corners. K-beauty is so big out there. But a lot of those products that are in Olive Young were created and formulated by Chairman An. Okay? He's like the #1 K-beauty formula. That's why we got all these connections with the Korean government. Okay, so let me give you an example, okay? So it all started with tigers. For your notes, tiger grass is a common name for Centella asiatica or byungpul, okay? It's a powerhouse skincare ingredient renowned for its calming, hydrating, and anti-inflammatory properties, okay? Famous for treating sensitive and irritated skin. It supports skin barriers, boosts collagen synthesis, and aids in wound healing. Okay, so tiger grass, basically tigers, when they get, it's been going on for a long time. Tigers will roll around in this grass, they'll sleep in this grass to heal their wounds. So tiger grass is not something that's new. Usually I show people at this point, I'll show them like a bottle of Maracasol. Maracasol is like basically Neosporin in Korea. Okay? So in America we have like Neosporin in every first aid kit. In Korea they have Maracasol. It's a 45-year-old plus, 45 plus years old, been around forever, like it's huge. And 45 years in Korea is a long time. You guys know that, right? Yes. 45 years here doesn't seem like a lot, right? But 45 years in Korea, like, you know, Korea is a new country, okay? So understand the tiger grass is basically, that's where it all started with, okay? So Chairman An was like trying to formulate a product to be able to give everybody a youthful skin, and he started studying Centella leaf like Centella asiatica a lot. And at the same time he's studying this plant, what happens is there was a discovery made on Jeju Island, right? The Halasan volcano, right? Jeju Island's Halasan volcano has water underwent 400,000 years of natural filtration. Riman Skincare exclusive contract to use this water for its products. So we have an exclusive contract. Now, it's used in soju. There's a beverage company that has a contract. There's different, but in skincare, we have the skincare contract. You understand? So there's no other skincare companies that have this, right? Jeju water is estimated to be about around 2.7 billion tons. So basically, that all the water in there is about 2.7 billion tons. The amount can be used for over 7,500 years. And that's for over 7,500 years, okay? That's if 1,000 tons are produced per day. But the reality is it's unlimited resource because it'll never run out. Because what happens is the water will float up and it seeps through the part of the volcano and it filters it, and then the water's in here. Do you guys see how it works? So the water's in here inside of the volcano. So the water from the sea will come here, but it'll filter it because of the bedrock of the volcano. Do you guys see what happens? So it'll never run out. Okay, but just so you guys know for your notes, Halasan is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is the United Nations Educational, Science, and Cultural Organization. That's what UNESCO is. So it's a UNESCO Heritage World Site. You guys with me on this so far? So make sure you guys get that. Halasan, 7,500, and UNESCO. Those are the words you're looking for, and you fill in the blanks there. So this is Halasan Mountain, where the volcano is, and that's at the base of it. Just so you guys know, at the base, on the other side over here, that's where the water treatment place is that pulls the water out, and that's where the Riman village is. Not the Riman village, the Riman farm. Do you guys see it? It's like right at the base of that volcano where the water comes out. Okay. So let's talk about the giant byungpul. So basically what happened is he took this water, Chairman An took the water from the volcano and started watering the plant with it. And the minerals from the basically from the volcano water, right, the lava energy water, what happened was what? It grew from the size of a quarter to the size of your hand. So it's 5 to 10 times larger than traditional tiger grass, right? It's 5 to 10 times the healing properties as traditional tiger grass. And Riman holds a 20-year patent on it. Okay, we just got a patent in the U.S. like earlier this year. It took like 3 years almost for them to get that. USDA is slow. Anybody here speak Korean? Bali Bali? Yeah, in Korea it's Bali Bali, right? Here it's not so Bali Bali. So here's what I tell you. This is like basically the little baby. This is the big brother, right? That's what's going on here, okay? So you got to understand this story, right? Just think about it. Number 1K beauty formulation company. Chairman starts studying a plant, right? The tiger grass. They make a discovery. The government gives him the skincare contract, so he's the number 1 formulator. He sprays the plant with it. It grows 5 to 10 times too big, and he patents it. Do you guys see the story? Got to get that story down. That's the magic, right? Now, the thing that makes it different than everybody else, these are the other guys. This is Riman, okay? This is your epidermis, your dermis, and then your hypodermis, okay? Our product goes deep. You guys see that? The microfluidization process, that's what makes us so unique. That's why it works so well. Like, you're like, why does this thing make me look so good? That's what everybody says when they use the product. Let me explain why. It's the microfluidizing. Right? Particles produced by microfluidize are significantly smaller than a hair follicle. Often by a factor of 400 to 1,000 times smaller than a hair follicle. Okay? Human hair follicles generally measure between 40 to 100 micrometers in diameter. Okay? Microfluidization technology typically reduces particle droplet size to a nano size, often reaching sub-minus 100 nanometers. We're talking micrometers is our skin follicle, is our hair follicles. Nanometers is what happens whenever you run it through the microfluidizer. It's a completely different situation. The microfluidization process that we use in our RAD 100, that's a patented way of doing it. So it's actually a patented microfluidizer that we use, that we run it through 7 times now. What? That's why the RAD 100 is off the charts now. Like, everybody's like, why is it so much better than before? Because we ran it through the microfluidizer 7 times. It's so small. What? Like, one drop is like 120 billion? Like, what? I'll talk about that later, but understand the microfluidization process is what sets us apart. When you microfluidize the product, it's going to penetrate your epidermis, get to your dermis, and heal your skin. So those are the 3 things that I hammer when I tell the story. But I tell it in a story format. So how did you get introduced to Riman? How did you hear about it? How did you hear the story? And then what happened to you? You recreate that. So I just tell people, it's like, Danny Bay, I use the products. I'm like, what is this stuff? This is wizardry over here on my face. Like, what is happening? Why does it look so different? And then I call him and he tells me the story of Riman and the products. And I talk about that story. Chairman On creates his product. How'd he do it? Right? Tigers in the grass. Lava energy water. Microfluidization. And he puts together this intel derm line, right? So that's basically, you've got to get this down, right? Learn the story, share the story, okay? Now, for your notes, have a conversation nobody else can have. Have a conversation nobody else can have. Let me share with you, this is how you become wealthy in network marketing. This is why you'll meet people like, I've done network marketing before, dude, it just didn't work. Yeah, because you had a story that everybody else had. You understand? You guys know, let me explain to you guys how a network marketing company starts. A couple distributors typically will get together and be like, hey, let's start a network marketing company. All right, cool. Then they'll call up a buddy of mine in Melissa, Texas, being like, hey, when can we come out? All right, we'll be there. And then they fly on a plane to Melissa, Texas. They sit down and go, okay, so what kind of products have we got? He's like, these are the top 10 products that are selling right now. So when I talk to networkers, I go, our products don't smell like Melissa, Texas. And if they know what I know, if they know what I'm talking about, right? I know they're probably making about 100,000 or more, a month in income, right? They're like, that's a good one. Because all the network marketing companies' products are all this, like, they're not unique. Well, they'll tell a story. It's a story. That's not a little fabricated. It's made in Melissa, Texas. You know what I mean? Like, so what I'm saying is I'm not bashing on my buddy's company, right? It is what it is. But what I'm saying is we're so different. It's so different. Like Riman's products are next level. They're not a network. They're a product that is a standalone opportunity. Meaning if there was no network marketing attached to it, people would still buy this product. You could sell this product in a store and make a fortune with it. Do you guys understand that? Very important to understand that. So when you have a conversation with people, you want to have a conversation nobody else can have. Let me explain what this means, okay? This is at the base. So this is the base. Whoa. How did that happen so fast? Goodness gracious, Tim. Oh, it just automatically does it? What? That's crazy. But anyways, whoa! Oh, yeah, Tally messing with me. Tally's back there messing with me. This is the lava center, okay? After you look at it, just close your eyes and imagine it's still there, okay? But by the lava, by the edge of the Hollow volcano where the water comes out, right across the way is our smart farm, okay? So it's it's Jeju, it's on Jeju Island, the Riman farm. Jeju Island, 160,000 square foot AI powered smart farm. 160,000 for your notes. 160,000. Place is massive. It's where we grow our heritage ingredients. Look how giant those are. You know what I mean? Tigers are good. What happened if a tiger found that place? They'd be so pumped. They'd be like, yeah, what? Tigers would be pumped. They actually have little tigers throughout the thing. See these little green things? So they actually have little bitty, they're not real tigers, don't worry. I ain't going. But they have like these little baby tigers, like little replica statues all throughout the place. So there's a little green one here, they're all throughout. But look at this. This is like these are the other guys. Little baby ones. But here's what you got to know in your mind about the young leaf. The other guys that are using it in their products, like Jarts and all these other guys, I'm not going to say any names, but the other people that use it, they get it like the dried, smashed up chymochromatic hash off. You guys understand that it's not like the artist, it's not fresh. So that's the reason why. I mean, this is like non-debatable. Like everybody knows that, right? Like nobody's doing what we're doing. Nobody. It is ridiculous. Okay. So this is a conversation nobody else can have. Riman Village is on Jeju Island, right? That's for your notes. Jeju. Basically, we got 9 villas that have 6 that can sleep. That have 6 beds. So it's like 50. It's like 50 some odd people can go there, right, at a time. And we just got a group back. Oh, Mabel, I don't know if you or Jackie had any of the team out there, probably. We just had a big retreat for the Hong Kong distributors who are out there. We had two new directors that just got promoted on our team last night on the 1st. Were there at that. Minds were blown. They're like, what is this? Like nobody's doing it. So anyways, this is what's going on. Like Riman's doing different kind of stuff. Nobody's building a resort, just so you guys know. You're like, yeah, is that typically how direct sales companies do it? No. Typically a direct sales company, when they start making money, guess what they do? They'll go buy a yacht or a plane for themselves. I gotta have a private jet for myself, obviously, as the owner. That's what they do. They don't go build a resort for distributors. Like these guys are different. That's what got me in Riman. You guys gotta realize that was the deciding factor. Because we were about to start our own company. And we were like super involved in it. Right? And we were so far, we had the comp plan, everything was, we were like so deep in it. And at the last minute, our top guy from Korea came out and we toasted. He's like, hey, I'll put in, 1.5 million, and my top guy will put in $500,000, count us in for $2 million, right? And we were gonna start this company. And we cheersed. We stood up and took a shot of soju. And right when we stood up and took a shot of soju, my phone vibrated. And it was Danny Bay. And it was the day they opened up that village. He was taking a video footage of it and he sent it to me. It was the exact time we stood up. He sent that text, and I was like, I sat down and waited a little bit. I didn't want to be rude. Then I walked away, and I was like, I had chills. I go, that's all I needed to see, God. Like, God straight up said, do Riman. It didn't get any clearer than that. So I'm like, I'm out. I'm doing Riman. God straight up wants me to do this, okay? So realize this is what was the difference maker for me, right? It's because most companies, and not most, companies don't act like that. They're not going to build resorts for their top distributors. These guys are state of the art, okay? So let's talk a little bit more about this conversation, right? Here's for your notes, 54 awards, national and ministerial brand awards. So we've earned 54 plus awards. I think we just earned another one for our packaging on our Rad 100. That's another award. But we got a total of 54 awards. Unbelievable. For your notes, patents, ownership of 20 plus patented ingredients. For your notes, 20 plus. Unbelievable. Nobody's doing that. 20 plus patents. What? Amazing. So that's a conversation nobody else can have. We got Paul Lasher, and then we got Frederick Boutine. Frederick Boutine is no joke. That guy's he's like the guy with the best nose on the planet. Dude's nose is legit. Yeah, he's the guy that does the French video, if you guys have ever seen that. Chris is like, show him the French video. I'm like, we're not doing the French video today. I can't, I'm never good at reading, you know what I mean? So I can't read the subtitles. But Paula Scher, she's the most influential painter and graphic designer. She works with, Moet, Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, that organization, that company. Just realize it's like having these two, that's what sets us apart. She did the packaging and he did the fragrance of our products. So the fragrances, he does like my favorite cologne is the Louis Vuitton cologne, right? My wife, that's her favorite cologne that I wear anyways. So I got a bunch of it. But he does the LVMH company, like the Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy company fragrances. Like the guys, these two are next level. And then you got Cosmax, just so you guys know, Cosmax is the best manufacturing facilities on the planet when it comes to skincare. It's the state of the art. It's the best there is. It's in Korea. That's where we manufacture. So we take our formula in there, and that's where they do the bottling in there. So just know that we got stuff that nobody else is doing. Okay. So here's for your notes. We're obsessed over ingredients. Think about that. Ingredient obsessed. We avoid 3,000 ingredients that are deemed harmful, toxic, environmentally destructive, and so realize this is what we're talking about. 3,000. Like these guys are serious. That's one of the awards we won was the cleanest K-beauty product, right? So just realize that what we're doing, nobody else is doing. Nobody's doing stuff like that. That's the reason why in Korea they're so strict about formulation to begin with. They're very strict about everything they do in that country. Like direct sales has got laws like they don't. Nowhere else has those same laws in the world, right? Where the government actually monitors you on everything that you do. Like it's unbelievable. So just realize 3,000 ingredients. Do you guys see that? So that we avoid that are harmful and toxic. Okay. So let's talk about product 101. Dual cleanse for the win. It's all about the dual cleanse. Okay. Now some of you obviously already been through product university, so you're just coming to be like, let's see how much more I know than Tim. I want to feel smart about myself. Let's just go hear Tim do it. No, but the dual cleanse is the key, right? You got to be able to promote the dual cleanse. Okay? The dual cleanse for the win, right? So let's talk about it, right? So ICD Experience Kit, this is the new Experience Kit that just got launched this month, right? Like a couple days ago. It's only $36. But it's a little mini deal, and it's got 3. It's got the oil cleanse. It's got guess what? The new gel. That new gel's next level. And then obviously the cleansing powder. So a lot of people, how they use it is what? Right? This is more of a daily situation. Some people do this like every other day or every 3 days or a couple times a month or a couple times a week for more than an exfoliant. For me, I do it every day. I use this stuff every day. You know what I mean? Because my skin is pretty thick, right? But if people have like more sensitive skin, maybe they'll just use that one every now and again, right? So it gives people that experience, right? And they're like, dang, nice packaging. Everybody loves it, right? It's a great, great, great start, okay? Let's talk about these ones, okay? Step number 1. This is the ICD Moisture Cleansing Oil. It's only $36 for your notes, okay? $36. That's step 1. Now that oil, what it does is oil begets oil, right? So if you try to you guys ever put like water and oil together, they don't go together very good? Yep. Oil begets oil. So if you want to take the oils out of your face, out of your pores, you put it on with oil. So the oil will help you take that off, the cleansing oil. And then what you do is this. Then you pick one of these or more. Pick one or more. Snow enzyme to me is like the lightest of them all. Meaning like if somebody's got like the most sensitive skin on the face of the earth, maybe they want to go with that snow enzyme cleanser. Okay? Now that's not in every country. You guys understand that? Because of humidity, it can explode. So some countries don't have that because of some of them because the humidity makes the enzymes grow. Okay. So basically, snow enzymes $29. Obviously, let me do them in order. ICD cleansing powder is $36 for your notes. Snow enzymes $29 for your notes, and the ICD gel cleanser is $29 for your notes. And there's a little asterisk here, and it's because of this, right? They did a test on this, right? It helped improve the appearance of pore tightness by 45% after the first use. This is nuts. What? It was tested by the Global Standard Certification. This was a test that was done at the Global Standard Certification Anti-Aging Lab on August 25th to September 26th. You guys catch that? That's next level. First use, 45%. Appearance of pore tightness, elasticity, immediately. That's like, dang, that's why that thing works so well. Like, you're like, dang. I always tell like my son, I'm like, here, try this one out. See what's up. He's like, damn, Dad, that thing's sick. That's sick, dude. I got a bunch of boys live in my house, so they are always like, they're probably, dude, high school's not like it used to be. People are like weighing down how they look and stuff. Back in my days, it was just like, I don't know, I have a cooler full of beers. That's all I care about. That was high school for me. I have a cooler full of beers. I'm cool. Now they're like, they want to look all good and stuff. So I'm telling you, this stuff is the next level stuff. But for these boys, since a lot of them play football, not a lot of them, all the guys in my house play football, they get like stuff in their chin straps and in their helmets and sweaty and nastiness. And these guys are always working out. So it's like this stuff makes sure that they got that, that skin. But everybody uses it. Everybody loves it. My daughter, my parents, everybody. Like every family member. Look, when I talk to people about the products, they say, what makes it better? I go, I can spend here all day long talking about that. I go, but the difference between what are you using now? Jergens lotion? Look, Jergens lotion ain't going to take you it's not going to drive you to freaking LAX. I will. And I tell my sisters, like, Jergens lotion, guess what they weren't doing? They weren't watching your crazy kids whenever they were growing up. I did. They're not watching your dog. Jergens lotion ain't watching your dog when you go out of town, but I am. So shut up and try my products, sis. I don't play games. All I gotta do is get somebody to try it and they're gonna fall in love, right? So basically, this is step 1 and step 2. I'm showing you, this is step 1 and step 2. This is the dual cleanse, but it's the first part of the ritual. You guys with me on this? So whatever ritual you're doing, whether you're doing, guess what, the EX ritual or you're doing what? The Rad 100 ritual. You gotta start with cleansing your face. It's kind of like you gotta cleanse your face. It's like washing you guys ever cook food? After you cook food, like a pan or something, what do you do with it? You wash it. Would you agree with that? You don't just put it back. Can you imagine how gross that would be? Put it back after you make something. You just put the dirty pan back. Here's how I tell people like this. You ever drive your car throughout the day, you notice like you get a couple of bug things? Well, that's your car. Same thing happens with your face. You gotta clean your face twice a day, dude. Like, what are you doing? You see the visuals? I always talk in terms of visuals, too. So this is step 1 and step 2, no matter what ritual you're doing, right? So it's like people. I'm gonna tell you guys, let's talk about dudes for a second, because there's a lot of dudes in the world, right? Multi-steps for guys? We're like, you tell I got 8 steps, they're like, oh, 8? I don't know about no 8. So when I started, you guys, I wasn't using the whole thing. But once I started getting results, I'm like, what is this madness? And then they're like, you gotta try this, you gotta try that, right? And then I was like, okay. So the star of the show is the X line, okay? And the reason why I stay as the star of the show, not because it necessarily is better than the Rad 100, but it's more popular. You guys get that? Because for the price point on that product, it's next level. You guys, anybody that buys skincare knows about that. You guys got to realize the last skincare company I built to $1 billion in sales, we were selling like $400 bottles of skincare. $400. Tony, you were what, 12 when we started? Tony was 11. I was 11 too. But I mean, it was like, this stuff is like so affordable. So this is the deal, right? This guy right here, this is it. Like, this is boom, boom, boom. Like, woo, that's what this is. This thing is the showstopper. Like, if you invest into your business and you're going to get products in people's hands, there's never been something better than this. Okay, when Chris and I started, we bought tons of products and we just sent it out to everybody. And I'm talking about a lot of products. Upwards of $150,000 for the product. That's how we started to recruit. We were just sending this stuff out to every single, somebody in the organization is like, hey, how do you think we got Brianna Michaels? You guys know Brianna Michaels, senior director? She was #1 senior director in Riman last year. How did we recruit her? Send her a bunch of products. You guys know, like, Larry and Taylor Thompson, how did they get interested in Riman? I sent them a whole $1,500 kit. I was like, these guys are like my heroes. So I told the company, I said, dude, like, it works. What we did, but I go, it ain't duplicatable. So most people aren't going to come in, are going to have, #1, a lot of confidence and a lot of money to just throw money at the deal. Usually if somebody's got a lot of money, they don't know what, this industry, right? Somebody gets started this wealthy, they don't know. If I invest a bunch of money and throw a bunch of products out there, it's going to turn into a bunch of money. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't have that. So that's why they came up with this kit. I'll go, you should do little minis. But we do little minis, little small sizes. You can sell these, and guess what'll happen? People can recruit with them. So instead of spending, if you do the math on how much this big boy set would be, it's probably like upwards of about $300. You guys see that? You know what I mean? So it's a smaller situation, but it's duplicatable because everybody can do it. Okay, so ICD Expert Experience Kit, only $119, but it comes with boom, 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 all the goodies. And the packaging is next level. So like, what do? Like, you guys gotta get good at trying these products on. You guys see that? So these are like, they're beautiful. They look good. So that's this. Okay, let's go through it. Okay, here we go. Step number 3. So step number 2 is what? You guys saw step number 2, right? Is cleanse your face, right? Double cleanse, that's 1 and 2. Step number 3, always remember with this one, shake and spray. Everybody's got to remember with this ICD 2-phase oil mist, guess what? Shake it first, okay? And close your eyes when you spray your face. Take your glasses off too. Ooh. Woo! She's like, pass that around. I don't know how you operate. It ain't no fun if we all can't have some, right? So here's what happens though. This ICD 2-phase oil mist, only $39. That's for the big version, not that little baby right there that I got. So it provides protective layer of moisture. So basically what we've done is what? We just took out the oils out of our face. So anybody that has oily skin, you guys ever met people? It's usually the people have like dry skin, oily skin, or then they've got the combo skin with the T in the middle. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. If you have oily skin and you don't put oil on your face, guess what your face is going to do? It's going to produce oil, and that's why it happens. So somebody, I got oily skin. Yeah, because you're using an oxy, what are those things? You guys ever seen those things? The alcohol, Puricell, whatever the things are. You're drying your face out. You dry your face out, what's your face going to do? It's going to produce more oil. So you put this on to do what? So your skin's like, oh, we got some good oil now. Because we just took it off with the oil cleanser. Because when I'm like, you guys, because I got oily skin by nature, I'm like, I'm not going to use oil on my face to wash my face. That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They're like, dude, oil gets rid of oil, dude. I was like, oh, damn. So I started using it. I was like, ooh. So how do I do it? How I do it is like, I'm a guy. So I don't just sit down and have like some ritual experience with myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, I'm not smashing it. I'm not making fun of the women, okay? I'm like, damn, that was a direct hit, dog. That was a direct hit. Like, this is a ritual experience. I sit down and I take care of myself and pamper myself. I turn my shower on before I take a shower. Most people do that, right? And guess what I do? Right outside the thing, I put the oil on my face. So now it's warming up, then I get in there and guess what I do? I wash it off. And then I put the other stuff on. That's how I do a double cleanse. It's not like it takes a long time. And then I get out of the shower, and the first thing I do is then I hit this, and then I hit the gold. I like to call it the gold, because it's got gold flakes in it, right? I'm like, ooh. So then I put the gold stuff on my face, right? And then I go get dressed. You guys ever do that? So everybody's doing that these days. And then after I get dressed, right? Boo say boo. And then I do my hair. And then I put my ice cream on. Every time. You guys see that? But I don't do it like, it doesn't take me time to do it. I'm not taking 5 minutes to do that. I don't have 5 minutes. You guys, I'm always running behind. So here it is. You guys understand this? It prevents it basically improves your radiance of your skin, but it quickly absorbs hydration and balances your skin lipids. I'm not even sure what that word is. I told you guys I was going to get big words, but I copied that one off the website. So step number 4, this right here is the showstopper. This right here, this thing is probably in my household, the high school boys can't get enough of this stuff. Literally, I had 2 of them come in yesterday, and my son opened a package. He's like, I knew your auto ship was coming in for this. I'm like, how the hell did you know? He goes, I check the dates, bro. Same time every time. I'm like, you've been raiding my stuff. That's where it's going. So this is the balancing gel. It's only $39. This stuff right here has got 24 karat gold in it. Okay, but the key is this. It keeps skin hydrated for up to 72 hours. It's so good for your skin. Okay, but also gold flakes. I know this from skincare because I used to sell skincare. Gold helps absorb other things in your face. You guys see that? That's why there's actually real gold in there. And I'm thinking that these boys of mine, all these kids, all these high schoolers are just trying to put it in and taking tweezers and picking out the gold or something. But and also this thing right here is great for sunburns. Great for sunburns. Mosquito bites too. Oh God, the mosquitoes. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a great story. And that's what's so cool about our products too, since they're so clean. Like you guys all, some of you guys may know Leah Lavoie. She's a director out of Canada. She was in a previous skincare company with us, but she couldn't use the products because they were too toxic. So she's selling stuff that she physically can't use because like it's bad for her. She's like, that's why she recruited, like she's like, I looked at your products already. I'm excited to do this because I just know how amazing they are. I can use them. I'm like, dang. Right? It was like, what? So people love this stuff. It's unbelievable. But this stuff, if you get a sunburn, big time. Radiation burn, we just found out. Like anything, like anybody's getting hurt, boom, just put that on the face. Anything, like if you have a breakout or whatever, like anything, This thing is like this is what made. I think this is the product that made my face not so red. You guys see my before and after. You're like, damn, you were ugly. Now you're just ugly. I went from dang, you're ugly to just you're just ugly. You're just a normal ugly dude. So in step 4, here we go. I'm gonna put some on right now, just in case you guys are getting me inspired. Oh, this one's not been open yet, so I have to open it like a raccoon. Ooh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's the gold. So all I do is like, when I'm doing a pop-up, I'm just putting the products on as I go. Talking about stuff, using it. You guys ever see? Yeah. I can't even do meetings with Angie no more.
It's red.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Red.
All right, better be. Woo! So what happens though is like when I would bring people in to meet Angie, like networkers, like when I would recruit like a big leader, and she'd be sitting there and I would be like, just using all the products. She goes, you're so distracting. You're like a little kid. You can't come in here. I'm like, tell them about that gold flakes. Oh Oh, man. So this is the Boost Boot. This is step 5, 6, 7. Booster, serum booster. This stuff right here is next level. 4 weeks of use, this is wild numbers. This isn't in your notes, so you got to pay attention to this. This was Research Institute, P&K Dermatology Clinic Research Center did this on November 4th of 2024. Okay, but watch this. 4 weeks of use, under eye elasticity improved by 7.3%, under eye wrinkles improved by 13.8%, facial lifting improved by 4.5%, skin density improved by 10.87%, skin moisture improved by 5.3%, cheek elasticity improved by 8.3%, skin texture improved by 11.6%. You guys know this on the website. Somebody's like, where does he get all this information? You just got to click on the product on the website and it'll take you. You have it on your Riman.com site. There's even more. Like, I just put some of these things down. There's all kinds of wild stuff. But this dermatology first package, only $99. Boost your skin's condition. So basically now what we've done is what? We think about what we've done. We've cleaned our face. We put some good oil on our face so our faces start shooting well out like crazy. Then we put the calming gel on. Now we're getting ready. You guys see what we're doing? We're doing it, right? Now we got it going on, okay? We got everything ready to go. And then we got to do the Boost Boot. Now, always remember with the say in the Boost Boot, you dabba-dee. Dabba-dee. You guys know about that? Ooh, I think it's hard. Ooh. So a dabba-doo you. You just need a dab. A dabba-doo you right. But this stuff goes a long ways. But the booster, I'm gonna be good looking by the time I get home. I'm doing it again tonight. You guys know me, I don't play games. You guys know I don't play games, right? I got kicked out of recess in kindergarten because I won't play. Man. Oh, God, it feels good. And I got to hit it with a little bit of booster again. Yeah, this thing, I hit this throughout the day. I can do this throughout the day. If I'm waiting in line or something, you got me waiting in line, you got me doing something, I'm just, boom. Turn to the person next to me in the car, smile. This dude is wild. What is he doing? I do it before football practice. All the parents are like, what is that? Oh, that's not skincare. I got to give me some. I'm like, heck yeah, you do. And I got a bunch of them selling this. I'm like, you better go talk to Santa's mom. So that's how I do it. Now this is the big dog. This is the one you got to know. A dab is not going to do you. No dab to do you on this one. Namely at the beginning, there's a word called lather. You guys know what lather is? Oh, you gotta lather this stuff. I'm telling you. Oh, my wife already did this. She took this on vacation with her. Oh yeah, she did. She certainly did. But you guys think I play games? Like I come in strong. You guys see what I do? You guys think I'm playing? You guys think I joke around when it comes to these products? I'm trying to make money. You guys know what I'm talking about? People are like, how do I get more customers? I'm like, dude, start lathering more product on your face. I'm coming with, people are getting shocked. They're like, dang, dude, you look so healthy. And you guys know what that glow is? The glow is a hydration. You guys understand that? Woo! The glow is the hydration. That's what I'm talking about. I'm playing 0 times, okay? So the Dermatology X cream's only $66. You guys ready for this? Listen to this. This is from P&K Research Center. They're doing all kinds of great stuff. Look at what this stuff says. After 4 weeks of uses, not 4 uses, after 4 weeks, creates the appearance of plump skin. Skin aging index improved by 13.8%. What? I don't even know what that means, but I'm excited about it. Under eye wrinkles improved by 11.3. Outer skin elasticity improved by 21.57. Skin texture improved by 10.25. Skin inner elasticity is 11.2%. Cheek elasticity, that's a real word. I'm gonna have to use that in Scrabble. Improved by 11.49. That's just some of the stuff. They have other stuff on the website too about how it works right away too. You guys see what's going on? This stuff works. We found a gold mine right now. So that's step number 8, okay? How are we doing? Okay, we're good. Okay, here we go. This is not part of the regimen, but this is part of this stuff is the deal. Yeah, this is the deal. Now, when you're doing the demo, you're probably going to use probably two or three of these to figure it out. Look, when you're using it, not showing anybody, you don't need to do all that madness. You guys do know that, right? You could just put a bunch of booster on your face and slap it on and it'll work. You don't have to be like, oh, okay, I gotta do this, make it disappear. You know the magic trick? If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, you must think I'm talking like a foreign language. Doesn't that sound crazy? You know the magic trick? Like, what is this dude talking about? But this lady, this stuff is crazy. It's wild, what? It trips people out. So I like to use that to blow someone's mind away, but when I'm using the product, I'm not doing that every time. You guys understand what I'm saying? I'm not in the mirror being like, oh, look at that magic trick you just did to yourself. No, I'm slapping it on with a bunch of booster and just getting it in there. You guys see that? See how that's how that works. But collagen mask, I think there's 6 or 5 in there? $69 for these. This is like it's like a Korean facial type situation. Like this stuff is you can feel it. You know what I'm talking about? Like after you put that on, it's like you can feel like that. You're like, damn, my face is, I can just feel it. So this is amazing, right? 100% collagen, right? Nanofibers. This is next level, okay? Now the balm stick. This was the product I used to make fun of. I'd be like, oh, the balm stick's the only product I care about. I don't care about. My wife was like, you don't even say that out loud. I was on a Zoom and I just tell people what's up? I don't like this product, but Riman, I'm like, oh, but if I'm in a company that I'm selling a product, I'll be like, this product I don't like. You know what I mean? I'm really upfront with people. So I was like, I gotta find one product I don't like. So I'm like, what the heck is this? What is this, dude? Stupid. So I had no idea about it, right? My wife goes, that's the best product, you idiot. That's why no one likes you. You don't know anything, right? My wife's serious. So I'm like, what is it? She's like, everything. I'm like, what? My wife puts this stuff everywhere, on her hands, on her neck, on her décolleté. I put it under the eyes. Lips is a big one. Big one. And nowadays people got big lips, like extra lips. You guys know what I'm talking about? My wife gets lip injections. You guys know what I'm talking about? So I would always be like, oh, that's just for people who get lip injections. They need that. And people like my wife. But then my little son's doing it. My little 10-year-old, he's all over it. I'm like, damn, everybody loves this stuff. So now we buy this in bulk. Like if I'm buying 10-pack. I have them in my car, in my office, in my room, in my bathroom, in my game room. Everywhere I go, every room, I got these. And everybody's got them. Every kid, everybody that lives in my house is like, oh, they got them in their backpack. They got them everywhere. Everybody. Keep one in their gym locker, in their football locker. This thing right here is out of this world. And I used to make fun of it. I can't believe that, man. That's the funniest part about it. I used to make fun of that product. But I'll pick up, if somebody flies in and meet with me and I'm picking them up at the airport and I bust it out, they're like, what? Because I got new ones, never been used before, all day long. I just have, you can't get enough of this stuff. But this thing is, I think it's a cure-all. It's a moisturizing all-over balm. That's what the company says. That's not my words. I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's perfect. That's something I would say. That's an all-over balm. What? An all-over balm. That just sounds like a good time. Improves the radiance of your skin. Forms look at that word. Occlusive? You think I spelled that wrong? Occlusive. What? You know Angie wrote that. She's like, got a big word over there. Retain moisture. Diminishes appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. What? That thing is legit. I love that one. Now, here's the sunscreen. I didn't know where to put this one because if you buy it, it's all under makeup, but it's also under other areas too. This thing right here is huge. The moisture layer sunscreen is only $36. Okay, but this is it. Bird sap. What? Just kidding. I don't know what birch sap is. I'm like, dang, dude, that sounds like birch sap. Oh, probably birch is a tree. And there's sap from it, right? I can figure that one out. I did that right together with you guys. But it's sustainable. Where's that? Did I put it? Yeah, I thought. But it's all day hydration. Everybody loves that, huh? You want to know something silly? I'm gonna tell you something silly right now. We're ready for some silly information. Canada in the wintertime buys this stuff like crazy. What? Yeah, UV rays. I'm like, what? Snowing outside, dude. What are you doing even outside? God dang. I tell those Canadians, and if you're from Canada, I would tell you. But I tell the Canadians, I say, this is a sign from God that he doesn't want you to live here. Like when you go to you guys ever been to like, you know how we go to grocery stores or like little strip malls or whatever, and you park and there's stuff? They have mountains of snow on the side. You ever seen this stuff? Mountains of it. Like the whole thing is, because the snow guy will just push all that off to the side. And then it'll snow on top of it. It never melts until like, wow. I'll be up there and it's like warm and they still got like the snow mountains at the shopping centers. Like, what do you want God to do? Like, come down here and have a conversation, put his arm around you and be like, look, you need to get out of here. Like, he's going to send you signs like blizzards, dude. Like, blizzard, clear sign, time to move, okay? I always mess with them, man, because they always invite me in January. You guys know that, right? Because I don't know anything. Like today, when I went to Spain over the weekend, my wife's like, babe, it's cold there. I'm like, it's a heat wave. She goes, dummy, it's a heat wave here. It's snowing there. I'm like, nah, dude, let's go. I get there and I'm like, God, piercingly cold. You ever feel pierced? Like, that was Spain. But we had a heat wave, so what's going on? So this, everybody loves this, okay? Let's go over the stuff that I love. Our rad just got radder. Our rad just got radder. Let's talk about Radiation 100 here, okay? Step one, okay? This is the toner. You guys want to know some secrets about the toner? I take the toner, I put it in the spray bottle. I bite the little plastic thing off like a freaking raccoon. Because I don't like slapping my face. I'm over here just slapping my face. My wife's like, see what you doing my job? That's my job, babe. What are you doing something yourself? So I put it in a spray bottle. See what I do? And the spray bottle I use is the booster. Once I'm done with the booster, not the little baby one, I got the big boy booster. Once I'm done with the booster bottle, I'm like, ooh, I'll put some Rad 100 in there. So I spray myself with it. But one particle, or 81 billion particles per drop. What? 81 billion. They microfluidized this one 4 times. The other one, the cream, 7 times. You see what we're doing? Nobody's doing what we're doing. This one is only $80 for the toner. Okay, the toner is kind of like, it prepares your face for hydration. Like toners, by nature, help change like the pH balance of your skin. That's like, you guys know like people know about toners and stuff. I sold so many toners, I didn't even know what it was. Like I started in Riman and they told me, I'm like, man, we could have used a product trainer in my last company. I had no idea what it was for. But basically, it tones and prepares your skin for hydration, moisture. But this stuff is, it's so good. Helps support the skin's moisture barrier. What? This stuff is the next level. So here we go. Step 2. I didn't put how many billion. I got to look it up. Okay. I didn't have time. ICD, Radiation 100. This is the essence. The essence. Ooh. You guys know about this one? This is another Dabaduya one. Oh my God. This stuff is like putting just on your face. You're like, dang. My face feels good. It's like a celebration is basically what it is. You just put a little bit and pop, pop, pop. You're off to the races. Helps hydrate, enhance the radiance, helps nourish, condition skin. I didn't put the whole clinical study up here, but this is measured increased skin hydration by 116%. That's out of this world. Did you guys catch that number? Measured Measured increase in skin hydration, 116% over a 4-week clinical testing. Like, this stuff is legit. This stuff is so legit. Like, nobody's even microfluidizing. And we're over here microfluidizing stuff 7 times. Can you imagine being another skincare company? You just be like, all right, I give up. Let's go do something else. Like, what? We're over here just microfluidize it again. Do it again.
I used this earlier, and Travis, after using the second step, within minutes, he's like, don't take this the wrong way. He goes, you look healthier.
That's what it is.
Yeah. He goes,
It looks how, that's a compliment I get. I used to get like, dude, you look good, dude. Now I get like, you look healthy. Like, and I shouldn't look healthy. If you saw my schedule, you'd be like, dude, you should look sick as heck, man. So this one here, this is for your notes. 120 billion particles per drop. Right? And then obviously this one's only $100. Deeply moistures. This stuff is next level. But I did this one. I put this clinical study up, clinical testing up. Helps enhance appearance of skin radiance by 40.89%. What? This stuff is doing us right. Basically, wrinkles hate this stuff. Like, wrinkles hate it. That's what I'll tell you about this product. Our rad just got radder. This is next level. And we got an award by how beautiful it looks on the outside. But it's really about how good it is on the inside. So let's go through this, okay? Here we are, next level, okay? This is next level hair and body care. That's Bodolab. Let's talk about Bodolab for a second. There's not much to talk about. Deserticola, the miracle of the desert, okay? For your notes. Miracle of the desert. It contains our patented version of the metabolite, okay? A metabolite of oleolide that's 12 times more concentrated than traditional sources to promote maximum scalp hair and health. We gotta watch what we say on this one in the US. But you know what we talk about in Korea. We got some studies that have been done out there that'll make your hair stand up straight. You know what I mean? It contains exclusive oleo properties for your scalp and soothing hydration. This stuff is next level. I could build a company just on the hair care. You know what I mean? Like, this hair care is on another level. People love it. Okay, here's the hair oil serum. My wife cannot go without that. She loves it. Okay, but this is the hair oil serum's only $39. The Deserticola Plus shampoo is only $37, and the Deserticola Plus conditioner is only $30. Now the conditioner, whenever you put it, it's got that little nozzle you squeeze on your head, and it kind of heats up a little bit. That's going to work. Okay, it's not like traditional conditioners. You know how we have it? What conditioners that we use, like the cheap stuff, like Suave or whatever. It's like what is that? You know what I mean? This stuff is like next level. I was like, mine's broken. When I tried it, I'm like, mine's broken. It's got water in there. But everybody loves this product. Okay, Swamel. You guys know what Swamel is, right? Yeah. It's a bioemulsifier. Duh. I didn't even put that in the notes. I don't even know what that is. But this is a bioremediator, right? It's used for clean up environmental toxins without disturbing the native wildlife, right? It works similarly for our skin, right? So you're looking for cleanup in skin in your notes, cleansing and nourishing without disrupting the skin barrier and hydrating balance, creating a unique patented formation process to improve balance and hydration. Swamel is another one of our hero ingredients. Deserticola hero ingredient. Like, we've got hero ingredients. Next level stuff. So let's talk a little bit about it, right? Swamel, the body cream's only $29 and the nourishing body wash is only $35. Remember, we got the old school one. Everybody was like, I like the old stuff. Like, okay. We got it. I like the new stuff. I like to smell good, but that's just me. My wife likes when I smell good too. Yeah, the old stuff smells good. Not as like this stuff is like, woo! You can smell good for a minute away, right? It's like, dang, okay. But pick which one you want to like, go with it, right? But this is no-brainer stuff. This is the body care. Now, obviously, skincare infused makeup. Get ready for me to train on this. Just putting it together seems weird, right? So this is basically, this is the ICD, this is the butter lip. This is the butter lip tint semi-matte. It's only $29. Comes in brick red, evening rose, and also a lot of people's favorite dusky mauve. I have no idea if that's how you say that right. I have no idea if I said that right. It's not mauve, dude, it's mauve. Okay, relax, I don't know. I have no idea. I know that it tastes good on my wife's lips. That's the only thing I know about makeup. No, here it is. This is the butter lip tint velvet matte. This is more matte. It comes in all these beautiful different opportunities to get. So when you go online and you buy it, you pick the one you like. You guys see that? That's only $29. This is the one that everybody loves. This is the lip oil. The reason why people love it so much is it's a hybrid of like moisturizes your lips. So like you don't even want to take that one off. Like at night before you go to bed, you want to put that one on. You see what I mean? You wake up with hydrated lips. Taylor Thompson was trying to get me to put it on. I'm like, I'm not putting it on. So put it on, you're gonna love it. Your lips are gonna be moisturized. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then Larry's in the front row. We were going to lunch when I was in Texas, and he goes, Larry Thompson goes, I'll put it on. I'm like, oh my God, Larry, I got to do it now, but I didn't do it. I don't know what it is, but ICD Makeup Glow, $29, but it moisturizes on your lips are pop. But you can put it on before or after. You can put it on with no makeup, whatever. Just that thing is a popular item. Okay. So here we go. This is the only thing I use from the makeup set because this is for dudes. Because it's just if you want to just get like that. If you want to be like bling bling. If you want your skin to just bling bling. This makeup stick, like if I'm gonna do a call or something like that, I'm gonna shock somebody with how hydrated I look. You guys think I play games? I don't. Only $33 for this product. This is the Set and State Makeup Spray Delicate Dew. Look at that, Delicate Dew. Get that dewy look. I don't even like that word dewy. Reminds me of Mountain Dew. I'm like, Mountain Dew, get me all jacked up. It's Mountain Dewy. Give me some of that Mountain Dewy. I feel like I'm gonna play a video game if I drink Mountain Dew. You know, kids are. You guys didn't get that. All right, here we go. So this is the Makeup Sheer Glow BB, only $36. This is the BB. Obviously, you know that's that one, but it's got 57% Bianco leaf water in it. Just so you know. Here we go. This is by far the most popular. I don't know for sure, but everybody that uses this is the one that they love the most. My wife just buys this stuff up like I'm like, babe, what do you want to buy? Give me some more little cushion. She loves the cushions. This is the makeup. This thing is a hot item, and it comes in all these different shades. People love this one. Here's what I'll tell you guys about our makeup, because I don't know anything about makeup, but we got a bunch of makeup ladies in our organization. That's what they've been doing is teaching people about makeup and training on makeup. That's what they do. And like I talk to Katie Martin all the time. She's like, the makeup, absolutely next level, best makeup ever. Kim Weimer's like, it is unbelievable. I need more makeup. I love this makeup. Like, so all I know is like they are like that's what they do. Like they're known for makeup. So the makeup geniuses love our stuff. So if they love it, it's good. Okay. So that's all we need to know. Now here it is, Beauty from Within, lightening. Okay, here the beauty collagen is only $99. Okay, I'm not going to talk much about it. Just try it. It's delicious. That's what I like about it. Okay, it's delicious. So for me, it's like if you saw my toenails, you'd be like, dang, man, that doesn't look healthy. Now they're not even bad, but they used to be so bad, like they would break down the middle. I know that's something. Someone's like, I know what that is, Tim. Okay, relax, okay? Your liver's stop. I don't need to know. I know it's not good. But it would snag. Did I mess something up? Yeah, it would snag it on like you guys know what I'm talking about, the covers and stuff? It'd be like bleeding and stuff. I'd get blood on the covers. My wife said, you are gross. Put some socks on. I go, you gotta be crazy if you put socks on while you sleep, babe. I'm not crazy. So anyways, once I started using this, now they don't split no more. So I know it worked for me. Now this one here is this one, everybody loves this one. Deep Talk Plus. This one's out of this world. Only $79 for this product. Everybody loves this product. Like that product makes you go to the restroom. You guys with me on that? And it's not like magnesium citrate or whatever that makes you like just violently, like, some of you know what I'm talking about. Epsom salt. You ever eat Epsom salt? Oh, it's like, oh, I'm being stabbed. But there's no blood coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. This stuff is not like that at all. But people like, I got people in my family that have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. They love that product because it makes everything not be bad, okay? This stuff is also good. Like right now, there's a lot of people, mainly like in Hollywood and stuff, that are taking like GLP-1s and stuff. It's really messes up your, like, if people are on GLP-1s, they gotta be taking this. You know what I mean? Because they need it. Because that stops your body from digesting food. You know what I mean? You need to keep stuff moving along, right? Because it'll hang out up there, okay? So that's Deep Talk Plus. So here it is, customer rewards and subscribe and save. Let's talk about this real quickly, and we'll get out of here early today, okay? Customer rewards program. You guys ready for this? Okay, here it is. For customers, you get from $0 to $9.99. For your notes, you're looking for what? $9.99. And if I messed up, just let me know afterwards, okay? $0 to $9.99. That's for an annual spin. You get 5% reward points. You guys see that? Canada's $0 to $12.99. Okay, we're not going to talk about Canada. Now, they do love our products up there because they have their heater on. You guys know what I'm talking about? They got their heater on in the wintertime. You know what happens when you put your heater on, don't you? Dries out your skin. So VIP customers from $1,000 to $29.99. Now you're going to get 5% discount on every order, plus you're still getting the 5% reward points. You guys with me on this? So understand your reward points. You guys understand the reward points? Okay? 30 days after your purchase, they're available. And you have 120 days to place an order on them. Okay? So they expire after 120 days. Why is that good? You want people to reorder products, guys. That's no-brainer stuff, okay? Now, VVIP, this is new. This is if you spend $3,000 plus or $3,900 in Canada annual, you're going to get a 10% discount and 5% reward points. You guys with me on that? So basically, what's that? 15%. What? That's unbelievable. So this is the reward points. This is customer loyalty program. Okay, you want to make sure that you help people understand this stuff. Okay, you got to get your customers informed. And right when you go to checkout, you can use your product credits. It'll tell you, and you just type it in there. Okay, you guys ready for subscribe and save? Subscribe. I'm a subscribe and saver. That's just the way I operate. Okay, I like subscriptions. Now here's how it works. You're going to get 5% off subscription discount. This is huge. On your first purchase. You guys understand that? That's big. Okay? And there's no limit. Okay? Now guess what? If somebody's been on Subscribe and Save for 12 months, guess what? They're going to get a 10% discount on subscription orders after 12 months. Changing your subscription is so easy to do. Do you guys understand that? Just teach your customers how to navigate. You want to have long-term customers, okay? And if they're on a Subscribe and Save, every month they want to do that because they want to get the reward. They want to get to the 10% off. Because you're getting 10% plus if you're a VIP customer, you're getting 15. You guys follow what I'm saying? What's 10 plus 15? Okay, now we're starting to get this stuff away, seems like. You guys see what happens? So just realize, if somebody's like, I don't go through that much product. If you're not going through a cream a month, you must be single. I'm not saying because, that's funny, that could go both ways. That could be very funny. That actually is funny as heck. But it's like, oh my God. I didn't mean it that way, guys. Some of you don't get it still. Some of you guys you'll get it in the car. No, but what I'm saying is if you have if there's 2 people using that bottle, hey, no way it's making it 30 days. No way. Like, what? That is a classic. But guys, promoting is going to be, next week on promoting, you're going to love it, okay? So let me get back to the training. The promoting event is going to knock your socks off. Why? Because it's the easiest skill that pays the biggest money, okay? So understand, subscribe, and save. So, Module 5, we're in it, Products 101. Qualify for the retail bonus. Everybody help me out and say retail bonus.
Retail bonus.
If you qualify for the retail bonus, you automatically going to get Unilevel. Hello. So let's talk about it. You guys ready for this? So for your notes, starts with 2,000, right? 2,000 BP. I put 2,000 BP. You only need 2,000 SP, but we're going to put BP because it makes our math easy. 300, 500, 700, 800 for your notes. Why? Because you're getting an extra 5%. You guys see that? And I guess you can get it as a planner, but it's very highly unlikely. You're not going to get promoted. You know what I mean? So you can't really get it. You can't get it as a planner because you're going to get promoted. But I'm just showing you exactly what happens. So if you get 4,000 BP, that obviously only 4,000 SP is required. That'll be 10%. So as a planner, you're making 800, 1,200, 1,600, 2,000. You guys see how smart that is? Guess what happens if your team is all getting that? Do you know what's happening? They're pumped. And you're doing a lot of volume. We got an organization that like the whole team is like way, way, way over that. Like it's out of this ballpark. You look at it, it's like, you know what I mean? Like you look at Kim Weimer, it's like 200,000 in sales. Like you're like, what? How are you getting that many customers? Like that, but that whole team, they do over like $1 million in sales, and it's all people just going bananas with the products. Okay? So 10 active customers. So for your notes, okay? 10 active customers, 2,000 SP per customer order, right? Max. And so 10 active customers, 2,000 SP is 5%. You guys with me? 20 active customers, same thing. 20 active and 4,000 is 10%. You guys with me on that? So this is important to understand. You guys got it? Now, let's talk about the most effective ways to unlock the bonus. You guys ready? And then we'll get out of here. And we're going to do a drawing. We're going to do the drawing in a second, okay? Use talk demo. Use talk demo. Use the product, what? Talk about the product and what? Demo the product. Use talk demo. You guys all know what that means. KISS. Keep it super simple. Use the product, talk about the product. Demo the product. That's it. Like you can't put this stuff on people's skin and then not turn it into either a customer or planner. You understand? It's like it's automatic, man. It's like non-stop. Okay? Now, number 2. So that was number 1. Use talk demo. Keep it super simple. KISS. Number 2 is what? K pop-ups, right? Once you pop, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop, right? You pop till you drop. Non-stop. Non-stop pop. Like, let's go. That's it, literally. It's it. You just do a K-pop. What's a K-pop? It's just a cool name for talking to people. So they go like the K-pop demon hunters. In Spain, I said, we are the K-pop-up wrinkle hunters. The demon hunters. What are you talking about demon hunters for? We're wrinkle hunters. Let's go. One-on-ones, right? I owe it to you to show it to you. I owe it to you to show it to you. That's a one-on-one. I owe it to you to show it to you. If they say no to the opportunity, always get them to say yes to the products. Okay? Number 5, right, is what? Referrals, referrals, referrals. It's all about referrals. A customer's all fired up and excited. What do? Get a referral from them. WYPP. Work your people's people. It's super simple. You know they're going to fall in love with a product. Get them taken before and afters because they're not going to believe it. They're not going to believe the before and after, so you've got to make sure you get them to take a before and after. You don't have to let me use it if you don't want, but just do me a favor because you're going to wish that you would have. Okay, make sure you get them to do that. Another way to do it is social media posts, but you've got to be consistent if you do that. If you're doing social media, it does not happen. It's not like you've got 200 followers and all of a sudden you make one post and you sell $1 million worth of product. It doesn't work like that. You got to be consistent over a long period of time. Change your face, change your finances. A picture's worth 1,000 words. All we got to be doing is taking before and after, before and after. So let's do. We're going to do the drawing. You guys all know for your notes, August 7th through 9th, Long Beach. Las Vegas.
MGM Grand.
MGM Grand. You guys are going to end up in Long Beach and be like, where's this event? So here it is, register today. Until the end of the month, the tickets are only $139. You can register today right now. If you don't have your ticket, get your ticket. If you get a 10-ticket bundle, you got until, obviously,